Hello, I'm back again. You guys are lucky because I'm tired. It's my self-care tonight. I work a lot and I was about to break down. I'm going to give you the reason why I was not here for a very long time, and which you already know by the title below. So I relocated to Alberta, Edmonton to be more precise, and I think it's going to be pretty sweet because the reason I started my channel for Barrie is because I was looking for information. I didn't get a lot for Barrie, so I was just like, whatever information I'm gonna get, I'm gonna put on that channel. So I think I see that there's a lot of content for Calgary. There's not content for Edmonton, so I'm going to put content for Edmonton, and you're like, oh no, but relax. I've been in Barrie for 2 years. I've made contacts. I've networked. I know people at the college. I just know people. So whenever I see something for Barrie or whatever, I'm going to post it here. If you still have questions for Barrie, please. But I'm going to ask you something. I've always tell you that if you want to hit me in Instagram, you do it. I don't mind that. It's just that I have the same question coming over and over again, and I would like you to put it in the comment. If I can't answer, because sometimes you comment and then an answer and then you reply and then ask. So in this way, sometimes I rather jump on Instagram to do a call. But yeah, if as much as possible, please comment because there are other people who have the same question as you, and I want to create a community and everything. So yeah, basically, if ever if ever, yeah, I'm just going to give you my reason. No, maybe not. You're not interested in doing that. So, okay, so how to relocate from from Ontario to Alberta. So the first thing I would recommend you to do is to get a job. Yeah, so I got a job here. If you have it on LinkedIn, you know. So the first thing is to get a job. Once you get a job, the second thing that you want to do is to get a place. Honestly, places are really cheap. And I guess you already know that. Alright, I got distracted. Good distraction. Yeah, so I got a job. The second thing is gonna be a house. So I live in an apartment and it's pretty sweet. Maybe I'll do a tour for you so you can see. I like it's clean. My bedroom is I don't mind the space in my bedroom, and I'm paying $400 for that room. And in Ontario you're not gonna get that. Well, for 500 you can actually get a room like that for sure. Oh, I haven't. She might hate me for that, but come say hi. Hey guy, this is Sasha. Say meow. Okay, go back. She was like, I didn't want that. Why are you putting me here? Yeah, you can see yourself, right? So yeah, the second thing, but I don't think rent is as difficult as in Barrie. That being said, I've never had problem with rent, so I can't say that Barrie is difficult. I was always able to get rent within my price. I was always able to get a house, so I don't think there's any difference between finding rent for Barrie and Alberta. The thing I would say is that rent is cheaper, but you already know that. So for a two-bedroom, we can look at 1,200 for two-bedroom. Oh, what I have to say is that I pay 400 here, but that exclude internet. So internet I just pay $19 because we split it. I have two roommates, so we split it among my roommates, and I just pay electricity and internet, which rounds up to four. This month it rounds up to 450. It never goes more than that from the previous experiment because winter is when we use more electricity for heating and everything. So yeah, other than that, it's going to go down if anything during summer. So yeah, and so job and then how to. So as you know, I'm a minimalist, but my last place I've been living there for a year, so I kind of had a couple of things. Don't judge me. So just a couple of boxes though, and since I was working from home, I needed to get my things from Ontario to Alberta. So there are two ways you can do that. You can get a moving company, but I bought the bed here. I didn't have to. Masha. I didn't have to like take my beds and my furniture. But that being said, before coming to Alberta, I wanted to move to Nova Scotia, and the moving company that I looked into were so I would have to pay $475. So it includes like I included my bed and my belongings, which I don't have a lot. But anyway, for here I had like if you have to count it in terms of big box, it would be like just three big box, but I have like five small boxes. And it cost me 150 and I mailed it and I used Canada Post for that. That being said, Canada Post, they don't pick it up, so you have to go to the post and do that. And for traveling to come here, there are different ways. You can go by train, you can go by plane. So if you're vaccinated, so you can go by train, you can go by plane. If you're not vaccinated, you can do rideshare. That being said, it's like 2 days drive from Barrie to Edmonton. So yeah, just know that. And so it's 2 days. So there's not many rideshare. So for example, if I look for Barrie to if I go from Barrie to Toronto, if I just text right now for rideshare, I can get it like right now. It's very common. It's like an hour drive. But because it's 2 days, there's not many people doing that, like driving from Barrie or the GTA area to Edmonton. So it might take some time. I did get a couple of rideshares, so it's just not very common. Just bear that in mind. And chances are that you need to do your COVID test because especially if you're not vaccinated, once you arrive at the border, they're going to ask if you get arrested, like stopped, not arrested. If you get stopped, they're gonna ask you for the proof of vaccine. So that being said, and I just wanted to fraud there because there are some people who are vaccinated and who are not. That being said, I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to give my opinion on that because honestly, I think there's enough hate in the world for me to pick a side or whatever. So that's that. When it comes to commute, I don't think it's as difficult as it's as similar as Barrie. So I'm still finding my bearings here because I've been here. I've landed last Monday, so I'm still finding my bearings here. But the system I find is still the same. I just have to put my address on Google Map. I can text the code to have the bus time when it's coming or not. So as a whole, this is what it is. And I'm going to make this separate video to break it down. So what are the different COVID restrictions? So when you go on a plane, what are the different tips and tricks? How do you do for check-in when you do that? How do you do to book your ride share? Do you need to pay upfront? Do you need to get an Airbnb? So I'm going to cover that. I'm going to cover the grocery store separately because yes, things are cheaper here. And one thing which is super great is that in Ontario, you pay 13% tax because you have provincial tax and government tax. If it doesn't make sense to you, don't mind it. I am going to cover that for sure. So things are a little bit cheaper, but then the tax adds up to it. So it's like that. In Alberta, you might think things are a little bit higher, but the thing is, I think for me, it's just the same price because since here you just have 5% tax, so they kind of jack the price up, but it's still the same. That being said, I went to do my grocery shopping last week. It cost me $90, and I got like bit like size club stuff. But I'm going to cover that afterwards. I don't want to overwhelm you. It's just a really brief, rapid overview about Ontario and Alberta. But I'm going to cover everything. I'm going to cover the flight. I'm going to cover the housing. I'm going to cover the grocery. And I'm also going to try fun things to do in Edmonton because I know lots of people think Edmonton is boring. Or lots of people think Barrie is boring compared to Toronto, but there was things I could do. So I'm going to find things in Edmonton as well. But I'm gonna keep you updated on all of this part-time jobs that can be done in Edmonton, everything. And for my Barrie subscribers, my Georgian subscribers, I'm still here. If you have questions, I'm still here. I still have connection. I still have network. I still know people. I'm still in touch with people at the college. So that it's not because I changed location that I'm not gonna help you. This channel is for help, is for you. So let's all share and help each other and be happy. Okay, that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.